Well, we are all on a sugar high thanks to Dr. JJ, and while we've got that energy, let's put it to good use. It wouldn't be a good block party if we didn't have the proper block party decor.
Exactly.
And here to show us how to make that decor is Debbie.
Yes, everything is a wrap now because of Matenopolous. We've added Orly to the
Greek, making
Other than knowing our alphabet or knowing how to spell, what do we need?
Okay, well, you know what you need? You need neighborhood involvement. It's a block party. So what do you want to do? You want to get all the neighbors involved. So this is something you do before the party starts. You can do it the night before, the week before, whenever you can get everybody's schedules to mesh up. You need a couple of ladders, like you see.
Everybody has that.
So you're going to have a ladder. Chances are someone in your neighborhood will have a ladder that is the same height.
All right.
Okay, so you need 2 ladders. You need burlap roll, a burlap roll. So you're going to go to one of the craft stores, just get a burlap roll.
Cut that up.
You're also going to need a sisal rope. Go to a hardware store, grab that. This is very cheap, by the way. And then you need like fabric squares, fabric quarters, or you need just any fabric. You can use old sheets. You can use T-shirts. You can use shirts, quilts. You can use bandanas. I mean, we could take this off your neck and make a letter out of it, Jenny.
Let's make that.
We could.
All right.
So that's all you need. Then what you need to do is you go online. You can do this freehand. So there are 2 ways to do it. Either you just kind of eyeball it. So you take your fabric, whatever it is, you eyeball it. You take a piece of chalk and you do the letters, okay?
I'm not good at that.
B-L-O-C-K. If you're not good at that, which I am not a professional DIYer like Orly, so what I did is I went online. You can go to Microsoft Word and find a gazillion different fonts of letters, block letters, whatever you want. You're going to find the letters there. You blow them up, and then you print them out, or you take them to a Kinko's and you make them this big, okay?
All right.
If you can do it freehand, go ahead and do it freehand. So you just chalk it out. Then you cut around the letter. Here it is. You take your burlap roll and you cut your burlap roll into exact same sizes. But see how this is kind of, it's raw around the edges? It doesn't matter.
That looks cool, though.
Exactly, because the whole idea is it's supposed to be vintagey, it's supposed to be folksy.
All right.
It's supposed to look homemade. You don't want it to look too fancy. It's in your backyard, right? So especially since you're hanging it from a ladder. So then you cut around it.
Love the ladder idea.
Isn't it so cool?
Yeah.
You know what else? Another good idea for a ladder is to hang lights. You can hang like Christmas lights around it too. It's
I'm just thinking this makes for such a great like photo op, like a photo backdrop.
Exactly.
For your block party.
Well, you'd certainly be a step up on all the others.
Guys, because of the ladder.
All day. All day.
Because of the ladder.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
Not the former, but the ladder.
Darn it.
Got another one. You're
coming.
not getting another one. Thank you, Julie.
Okay.
So what I would recommend is placing the letter exactly where you want it, because even though this is folksy and it looks homemade, you still want the letters, you don't want them to be, you know, like bajank and cockeyed, cattywampus, as you say.
Be the cattywampus is a
So
word.
you put it where you want it, okay, right in the middle. Then I would recommend doing this so you don't, the letter doesn't move.
Orly, would you use the E6000 on this?
You don't need to.
No.
Just the fabric?
These are 2, especially because these are 2 fabric.
No Mod Podge?
No Mod Podge.
Not on
because
this.
these are 2 fabrics. Being put together, Fabri-Tac is definitely the best.
So what you do is
Fabri-Tac. This stuff is amazing.
you're going to glue it in stages, okay? Then you're
For
going to
any
roll this down.
fashion crafting, Fabri-Tac is great for fabric on fabric.
So
like this. It's very simple.
So that Fabri-Tac really works well. I want to point out too, because Paige, who's also, because you give kudos to Orly being a DIY expert.
Yes.
Paige had this all dialed in, ready to go.
Yes, she did.
Paige Poo woke up this morning. She's under the weather. We're unfortunate, sad for her. But Debbie stepped in and said, you know what? I'm going to call her. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to execute this according to her instructions.
This is what she wanted.
And it's really one of those that's not a big challenge for someone like Paige to do.
Right.
But for maybe someone like, say, like myself, like it's so easy, I could do this,
That's
right?
where you were going.
Yeah,
But truthfully, honestly, Mark, that's exactly why I said I would do it, because Paige really wanted us, she wanted to be here, she couldn't be, she wanted to show her DIY, and I said, don't worry about it, I got it. Like, I'm okay with this. If I can do it, anyone at home can do it, I promise you.
Well, no, because we called Kim and she just laughed and hung up on us. So we then went to you.
You were just a bag of jokes. Now look at this. This is so easy. Okay, so then, watch this. You want to help me, Jenny?
Yes.
Okay, come over here. See, this is where the ladder really comes in handy.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, now look how cool this is.
Clothespins.
You just use clothespins because it makes it look that much more homey.
I mean,
now, if you wanted to, you could take the burlap and you could hang it around the rope, and you could use the glue and glue it to make it more permanent.
Oh, that's
but the reason that I don't is because here's the deal. When you're done with this, you take these down, you put them in a nice bin, store them in your garage, and then next year, the only thing you have to do is make 17 instead of 16.
Yeah.
And you got the whole thing again.
Why would
this
you?
idea just for like any letters to create anything like
Anything.
congratulations or for any party.
Exactly.
I mean, this is
And it's a
instantly
step up from
customizable
this.
to
Yeah.
the color scheme,
Really
to
cute.
the.
And like I
love
said
this.
earlier,
Okay.
there's a light thing. Like you could take little bulbs
Yeah.
and wrap them around, and then at night it lights up. It's absolutely
it.
Here,
beautiful.
you guys step aside for a second, real quick, okay? Come on over here because we want to get a shot of the thing.
Oh.
Get out of the
Over
way,
there.
you mean?
Yeah, and I want to see if you guys notice it all.
Bulk. It says bulk.
Welcome, bulk.
There you go. Just
The only other thing you need is someone who knows how to spell.
you should have when you do projects like this, you should have spell check
Spell
Right.
check.
on your
Thank
ladder
you,
assembly
Steinus
kit when
spell
you buy
check.
it. We just want to make
It's a
sure that
bulk
it's all
party.
there.
Oh.
There it goes.
There we go.
There we
Thank you,
go.
Orly.
Thank you, Paige.
Now that wouldn't have got by Orly, right?
Never.
It
Or
went
Paige.
Or Paige.
right.
You know, Kim Douglas would have caught that. I will say that. I will say that for sure. No, this is wonderful.
I think I've been set up. It said block about 20
you
minutes ago.
handled